right, here we go. We are in the Workbook of A Course in Miracles, and we are on Lesson 24. I do not perceive my own best interests. In no situation that arises do you realize the outcome that would make you happy. Therefore, you have no guide to appropriate action and no way of judging the result. What you do is determined by your perception of the situation, and that perception is wrong. It is inevitable, then, that you will not serve your own best interests. Yet they are your only goal in any situation which is correctly perceived. Otherwise, you will not recognize what they are. If you realize that you do not perceive your own best interests, you could be taught what they are. But in the presence of your conviction that you do know what they are, you cannot learn. The idea for today is to step toward opening your mind so that learning can begin. The exercises for today require much more honesty than you are accustomed to using. A few subjects, honestly and carefully considered in each of the 5 practice periods which should be undertaken today, will be more helpful than a more cursory examination of a large number. 2 minutes are suggested for each of the mind-searching periods which the exercises involve. The practice period should begin with repeating today's idea, followed by searching the mind with closed eyes for unresolved situations about which you are currently concerned. The emphasis should be on uncovering the outcome you want. You will quickly realize that you have a number of goals in mind as part of the desired outcome, and also that these goals are on different levels and often conflict. In applying the idea for today, name each situation that occurs to you, and then enumerate carefully as many goals as possible that you would like to be met in its resolution. The form of each application should be roughly as follows. In the situation involving fill in the blank, I would like fill in the blank to happen and fill in the blank to happen, and so on. Try to cover as many different kinds of outcomes as may honestly occur to you, even if some of them do not appear to be directly related to the situation, or even to be inherent in it at all. If these exercises are done precisely, you will quickly recognize that you are making a large number of demands of the situation which have nothing to do with it. You will also recognize that many of your goals are contradictory, that you have no unified outcome of mind, and that you must experience disappointment in connection with some of your goals, however the situation turns out. After covering the list of as many hoped-for goals as possible, for each unresolved situation that crosses your mind, say to yourself, I do not perceive my own best interests in this situation, and go on to the next one. So this is going to be great. I have been recovering from illness the past few weeks, and so I'm excited to be back in the lessons again, and this is a great one because I love the fact that as you consider your goals or the things that you want in your life and realize what it takes for those things to happen, you realize that the number of goals that it requires to get to the desired outcome, they cause conflicting outcomes. And so that's going to be really profound realization, I think, and realizing that there will be disappointment in the fact that not every step along my desired path is possible. And that's interesting, isn't it? It's kind of like saying, I want to do this and this and this and this all in this short amount of time. And each one of those things requires the full expression of that amount of time to be able to bring it to pass. And so you have to basically choose one and let go of some of the others in many cases. So anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this section, lesson 24. I do not perceive my own best interests, and I'd love to hear how it goes for you. Go ahead and leave me a comment if you'd like, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a blessed day.